wanted to do a little pregnancy update video while I unbox this pregnancy pillow because I'm officially at the point in pregnancy where I need one of these. I tried to fight it off as long as I could. I did not want to buy one, but it was inevitable and here I am. But it has been a little bit since I posted. The last post I made was our gender announcement. I'm having a little boy. We did the 12-week NIPT testing, so I have not had it confirmed with an ultrasound yet, but I will be having my 20-week ultrasound in a few weeks. I wanted to kind of go over all things pregnancy, kind of where I'm at, how I'm doing, and answer any questions. So I'm just over 17 weeks. Thankfully, most of my vomiting has stopped. I'm still getting really nauseous, but it's mostly just at night. It's not all day now. Unfortunately, the biggest symptom that I'm dealing with right now is debilitating hip pain. My OB said it has something to do with the round ligaments in your pelvis and your hips. And this is the prime time for those ligaments to start stretching and hurting. So I've been really struggling with that. The pain gets so severe that it radiates to my lower back, which then makes my sciatic nerves hurt and makes my legs go numb. It's really horrible and it's impacting pretty much every aspect of my life. I'm not sleeping because I'm in so much pain. It hurts to walk, it hurts to do everything. I'm still going to the gym and trying to stay active, but I've just been in a lot of pain and it's making it really hard to enjoy being pregnant. I've honestly just been struggling really bad with prenatal depression, which I don't really want to talk about, but I don't think it's talked about enough. Again, it just makes it really hard to enjoy your pregnancy because I'm having crazy anxiety. I think a lot of it has to do with this being my third pregnancy, but having 2 previous losses. So any little thing makes me scared, any little feeling or cramping, things that I don't know what it feels like because I've never been this far into a pregnancy before. I just get so terrified of something happening to him that it's really inhibiting me. I'll leave the house, but then be too afraid to get out of my car because I'm what if I slip on the ice? Or what if I get in a car accident? Or what if I trip on the curb? Just really dumb things that most likely aren't gonna happen, but it's triggering severe anxiety and making me spiral. So I pretty much don't wanna leave the house, which is really bad, but I'm trying to keep a routine and it's been a journey. Yeah, pregnancy is not what I thought it was or would be. And obviously every pregnancy is different. So who's to say the next time I get pregnant might be completely different, but it's definitely been really lonely and isolating, feeling so horrible, physically and mentally, but also having the happiest thing happen to me and feeling so happy, but also feeling so miserable at the same time. Just a really strange and isolating feeling. The whole point of the pregnancy pillow, my midwife really suggested it for the hip pain, said it would help a lot. This is the Mom Cozy, the standard U-shaped pregnancy pillow. We'll test it out tonight and see if it helps me or not. Other weird symptoms. I'm still thirsty like no other. The amount of liquids I consume in a day is absurd. Always out of breath. And the cravings, if you know me personally, you know that I hate carrots. I don't like carrots. I love carrot cake, but I hate physical carrots. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, around 4 a.m. and I woke my husband up and I was I want carrots. The only thing I could think about eating was carrots. I ate a cucumber instead because we don't have any carrots, but it was the weirdest thing to crave something that I hate. I don't have a bump necessarily. I'm definitely starting to get a little pouch in my lower abdomen and you can definitely tell that I'm pregnant, but it's very small. I wouldn't say it's a bump yet. My midwife also suggested getting a belly band, but I told her, I was I don't really have a belly yet. I don't think that's gonna do anything because I just am not bumping yet, but I'm definitely starting to show. As of now, everything that's happened in the last couple of weeks since my last OB appointment, all of our genetic testing and our carrier testing came back normal. We found out it's a boy. Pregnancy is just wild. It's really the most insane, strange experience I've ever had. I've had a lot of people on the video of me finding out that I'm pregnant want me to talk about things that I did to get pregnant so easily. And I just don't know if I feel comfortable making a video about that because everyone's fertility journey is so different. And I honestly didn't really do anything special. And so I don't want people to see what I did and see how it worked and then be oh, that's what I have to do to get pregnant. I can definitely talk about it, but again, I've had 2 losses before this. So I don't know. If you guys really do want that, I can talk about it, but I don't know if it'll be beneficial. I just don't think comparing your journey to somebody else's will help you get pregnant. I just want to share my journey because it's just so wild, what the human body goes through. I feel a lot of my anxiety And prenatal depression also has stemmed around the feeling of having like no bodily autonomy, just feeling so out of control in your body. Like I haven't felt him kick yet, so I don't know if he's okay. And that really stresses me out. I don't really feel pregnant aside from like the obvious symptoms of being like really tired or like being nauseous. I don't feel like I'm pregnant because I'm not showing I don't feel him kicking, but there's so many things that you can and cannot do while you're pregnant, and like constantly wondering if like this food is safe to eat. Can I take this medicine? Can I do this activity? I just feel like very out of control in my body. I'm gonna let that fluff up. I can't believe come January I'll be over halfway through my pregnancy, which is just wild. Like I feel like I just found out, but I also feel like it's been the longest 4 to 5 months of my life. And like posting videos has been a very therapeutic outlet for me, but it's also been really hard just because I have been feeling really depressed. Like I don't want to do anything. I'm trying to stay consistent with posting just because I want to be able to look back on these memories. I realized yesterday that I haven't taken one bump photo yet, and I'm almost 20 weeks. And I always thought that I would do like a week by week. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but happy to report baby is still really healthy. I'm still pregnant. If you have any recommendations for like hip pain or anything like that, please let a girl know, because that's by far been the worst part aside from first trimester morning sickness. We get to hear baby's heartbeat tomorrow and I'm really excited. I also wanted to touch on, I didn't post anything for Thanksgiving. I didn't post like a family photo. I didn't post any TikToks. I didn't post anything. I honestly wasn't sure like how I was gonna feel on Thanksgiving this year. Last Thanksgiving, I miscarried and spent all day in the hospital because I had hemorrhaged. It was quite truly like one of the most traumatic experiences I've ever gone through, but also just like the literal worst day of my life. I think holidays in general can be really stressful because everyone's family dynamics are very different, but then having a miscarriage on a holiday where all of your family is present, it was just like the worst thing I could ever have imagined. And it also wasn't as straightforward. Like I said, I hemorrhaged and also had a really horrible experience in the hospital. So this year I was just so thankful to be at home in my home, and I just spent it with my brother and my friend. She flew in from town, and I just kept it really low key. I just was counting my blessings that this year I was pregnant with a very healthy baby, and I didn't cry, which I was very happy about. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of keep that offline because it was a weird milestone to reach, like the anniversary of a miscarriage but also being pregnant. So that's all I have to offer. That's all I have to update on. Happy December.